After the incredible success of Daytona USA in the arcades, it was only obvious for Sega to release a home port. Virtual Racing got one on the Genesis, so it was only fitting for Daytona USA to be a flagship launch title for the upcoming Sega Saturn. What we got was an amazingly fun racing game, with some of the most unappealing graphics you could possibly imagine. Even though the graphics have an unhealthy amount of pop-in, the original Saturn port of Daytona USA was very enjoyable and memorable in a lot of ways. First off, the controls work great. It's incredibly simple to jump right in and start power sliding around corners at high speeds. One thing that may be a turnoff for some is that your car will occasionally automatically align itself with the road. I assume this was implemented due to the lack of precision when using digital controls in a racing game, but they don't really get in the way and they make the game a bit easier to play. Standard arcade mode is exactly what you would expect. You've got all the original tracks from the arcade game, with all their slot machines, Jeopardy statues, and crazy hairpin turns intact. You have the option of going through the tracks in mirror mode, but there aren't any original new tracks for the Saturn port. What this port does offer, however, is an exclusive Saturn mode. You go through the tracks without any time limits to worry about, and as you race more and more, you unlock different car models of the iconic Hornet. Each come in different colors with their own different attributes that actually do make things more interesting. Some have low grip for easier power slides, and others have high acceleration. Not only that, you can even race as a polygonal, ginormous, majestic stallion with its own sound effects and everything. It's pretty surreal to have a horse power sliding around a corner at 190 miles an hour, and then having the horse crash into a wall at full speed.
Oh dear God.
Are you alright?
Another noteworthy thing is that the entire soundtrack was re-recorded for this port, all with real instruments instead of the synth beats from the arcade original. Takanobu Mitsuyoshi even re-recorded the lyrics from the soundtrack. And not only that, but you can import all the music from the game into your iTunes library from the game disc itself. If you're looking to start a Sega Saturn collection, Daytona USA is a great place to start. You can find it on Amazon for as little as 1 penny occasionally, plus shipping. But always make sure that it comes with a case and manual if you're looking for that sort of thing. You can also find more complete copies on eBay for as little as $1, even for the Japanese version. If you ever find Daytona USA at an arcade somewhere, go play it if you haven't. It's a racing game masterpiece. Saturn version is equally worth your time as well, even if it is kinda hard to look at.
You placed 11.